Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome to Icarus STYX Live. You betcha. And in today's episode, we're going to finish up a Maelstrom expedition. Of course, last live stream, of course, we'd actually done the Cougar expedition. I actually forget the name of it. But that expedition ended so fast, we actually started the Maelstrom expedition because it turns out it was blocking us from actually doing the Scorpion Boss expedition. Well, of course, that's a thing, right? Now, of course, with that, we started that expedition, and along with that, we even took out the first scan region with the crocodiles and the bears. Whoop-de-ding-doo. And, of course, then we had to move on. We had to get things moving. So let me switch over the screen here for a second. We'll go to yes, look at me. I'm looking awesome. I always look awesome. Don't I always look awesome? I might be a little loud today. So the microphone was having a slight problem. I fixed the microphone, but now I think it's running a little hot. But we'll see how it goes, I guess. Let's see. Make sure you switch over to the screens and the stuff here, Max, because you got things to do. So with that, in this case, we, of course, today we'll be handling the rest of the Maelstrom expedition. Now, making a couple of notes here. First of all, of course, I hope everybody had a great weekend. Of course, with everybody having a great weekend. Of course, it was a Father's Day weekend, so I spent a little time with my parents, my family, and of course, it's some summertime, right? Got to get out there and enjoy it. Hey, Sanchez, what's going on? I hope things are going good there in the neighborhoods. You know it, right? And so, of course, did that. And, of course, with the other thing to note here is Icarus for the past week has been having a lot of technical issues. So we're going to get into the mission. I'm going to explain where we are in the mission, just like we always do. We always go into the mission. We take a quick review of where we are, and then we get on with the day, right? So with that, of course, Icarus has had a lot of technical issues since last week's patch. And they've had a lot of server issues, connectivity issues, a whole bunch of stuff. And along with that, I have done pieces of the expedition to advance it, but I was not able to record it. So my plan was to actually finish this expedition off and get the Scorpion Boss started this week. Unfortunately, with all the technical difficulties they had, I just wasn't able to do that. Between their downtimes and my time, it just wasn't going to happen. So we're going to finish this one off today. We'll go over what we've done, get in there, see what's going on, pew-pew the things. Because, hey, we have a rifle. We have stuff, right? Like, we're not wussing here. We got stuff. Now, I will mention that Maelstrom is probably one of the biggest missions I've done in this game. I've done a lot of missions. Hey.
As powerful as these explosives are, we need one on the other side to clear the blockage. Up for a scenic hike? A dangerous one?
Not really, Saul, but you're not giving me much choice.
Legos wants this cleared. Luckily, the UDA had the foresight to provide a solution. Explosives.
Explosives.
Supply drop on your map now.
Okay, you all done talking, Saul? Because you were having a big chit chat there, buddy. Let me tell you. So, what have we done? So, like I said, in the last live stream, we actually started this mission, and of course, in that live stream, we built the hut, made our rifle, and we did the first radar here at E14. Now, this meant that we had 2 more radar sites to do, and I was going to go tackle off. In fact, I actually stopped here, just outside of F14 at the end of that last live stream. And so H15 has a radar site, and B11 has a radar site. Now, those are actually done now. And I was trying to record that to make into a video for this week. Unfortunately, again, with the technical issues, every 2-3 minutes we were losing connection. It was rough. It was rough to get just these two these two scans done, but they were done. So they are done. And what I'll do is let me turn off my light here for a second so as we can see see the list on the left. So you can see we collected the last week, of course, we collected the radar. We did we scanned the river region. All right, and then of course I have now done the snowy region and the wall region. And again, it wasn't my intention to do those offline. Unfortunately, the video I was making on that, it's a mess. It's a mess, and it's easier to say, hey, you know what, I got it. Their technical issues this week really did cause a bit of a mess, right? So, of course, just to keep talking about what happens is as soon as you get the three of them scanned, we have a box here at C9, and of course they want explosives, and you can see the two red triangles here in D9. Now I picked up the explosives and I set the charge on D9 and thought this was done, but now they want charges set on the other side of D9, and to get there is a crazy trip, man. It's crazy. It's going to be crazy. Let me tell you, it is not going to be pretty in any form or anything. It's not going to be pretty. We are at 140 something. Holy smokes. Why so much weight? Why are we so heavy? Well, besides us carrying around a big explosive charge, I don't know. Let me turn my light back on. We got to do a little bit of cleanup here because holy smokes, man. Yeah, you can take that off. Do we need the ladders anymore? Oh, I'm carrying all this. Yeah, I forgot. I was carrying that. That will do it. So let's see. What do we got over here? I do want to take a bunch of extra meat, right? Just to let you know, we are going on adventure now. And as soon as I'm done grabbing all the meat I can out of this, we're gonna probably start making our way. We'll do a sleep, of course, and then we will hit the trails. Now, do you want to carry even more meat? Yeah, I think we do. I really wish I had a little more fiber. Do I have more gun shells? I'm pretty sure I do. Yes, I do. I have 60, 13 is 73. Well, we're going to have to hope that's enough because right now I don't really have much more. Well, let's at least repair the gun, make sure it's like tip-toppy shape. That looks good, and we should be good for a nap now, a nappy noo-noo. Let's destroy this torch before it burns out, so that way we can remake the torch and get them resources back. Yeah, there's a hot tip for you. Hey, Doko, what's going on? I hope things are going well for you, big guy. And so we'll do that. And now that we have the new torch in, do I have any more fiber here? Fiber is something I'm a little low on, so it's a thing. Can you repair that? Nope. You got no wood, dude. You got no wood. And it's like midnight and change. So listen, you've got to go. You really can't afford to be just standing here looking goofy, right? There's 15. Can you repair that? Yeah, yes, you can. Borrow one of them logs. All right, so let's do this sleep. Let's see if we've got everything under control. We've got extra leather. We've got bone. We'll pick up fiber en route. I'm not going to worry about that too much. We'll take the bow. Yes. All right, that's a thing. Listen, can we do a thing here? I just want to do something. Do this, do that. Yep. And I'm gonna make a second. I'm gonna make a second bedroll. Now, that's because we're gonna be traveling a long distance, and I really, really don't want to lose stuff if I end up dying somehow. So we're gonna play a little safe. We're gonna plant beds en route because we got a long. It's a me, a Noko. You betcha. Let me show you on the map here what we've got. So we are about to head up this way. We're down here at E14. We're going to go E13, E12, E11, E10, D10, C10, C11, B11, B10, B9, B8, B7, B6, B5, B4, B3, C3, back down to C4, C5, D4, D5, D6, D7, D8, and then the D9. That is where we're going today, people. We are on tour. we are on a big tour, and it's going to be a big mess. All right, let's do this sleep. I think we've got everything ready to go. Yeah, we've got 2 beds. I'm good with that. We've got a lot of extra meat with us. I mean, we're just gonna do what we can do here, right? I've got my hut with me. So we're good to go there, and I've got the other explosive with me, unstable prototype, of course, because that's a thing. So let's hit the road. Let's gear up on the meats, right? Because that's a thing we do. Dried fatty T-bone. So we'll do that. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, we'll take care of that at the very end of the mission, just before we take off in the rocket. Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right. Yeah, we've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, and I'm already going in the wrong direction. Let's fix that right away and turn that light off. You don't need that light, Max. We should be good to go. So, please tell me the gun's here. Yup. How about you load it up a little bit, Max? Not to say we should need the gun. In fact, for this part, we should be reliant on the knife anyway. You know, bullet saving, right? We don't want to be wasting bullets out here on the easier creatures. Even bears can be a thing. I missed my Sunday stream this weekend. No, you didn't. Well, maybe you did. I don't know. But I didn't do a Sunday stream. In the summertime, I don't usually stream on weekends. Usually, which of course is why I have the extra videos on weekend. In fact, we should actually mention, in Infraspace Cube, my city is coming along quite nicely. In fact, the latest video, of course, shows the city at 16,000 people. You betcha. It looks awesome. And not only that, this week, of course, we're going to have a live stream of Infraspace tomorrow. I think it is. Wow, I'm really off target here. I didn't think I was that far off target. Am I that far off target, dude? Oh man, you've really got to fix this. Sure. So not only that, but so we'll do a live stream of Infraspace tomorrow, and that's why you missed it. Yes. Well. Again, I try now. Not to say I won't do a live stream on a Saturday or a Sunday. Throughout the summer, but it all depends, right? You know, I try to, you know, because a lot of people are enjoying the weekends on the summertime outdoors, and you know, and that's what summertime games is all about. Summertime games is all about people spending a little extra time outdoors, getting in that nice sunshine, doing vacations, all the wonderful things, and not having to worry about, oh man, did you miss me? No, you're good. Yeah, I am like everybody else and need a little free time. And now, again, I usually don't mind playing, especially like on weekends, in the wintertime especially, because, I mean, it's Canada, and wintertime here, when you got a bunch of snow, is bad. So, well, I mean, it's not bad, it's just, it's winter. Welcome to wintertime. You've got to make a turn here, Max. Yep, you got to go this way, dude. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's just, it is what it is, right? Like, you know, there's not, you can't usually go outside. You can't usually get anything done, you know, at the same time. So we have to use summer wisely, right? Like, I mean, I have to paint parts of the house outside, make sure that's all taken care of. Outdoors, what's that? Well, it turns out there is a whole world out there, and that whole world out there is called the outdoors. And sometimes you have to interact with it, especially for things like food is important. So sometimes you actually have to go and talk to people in person. I know that's pretty intense. You don't think about that too much. So, yeah, there's multiple occasions where you may have to interact outside of your abode. And that is what is called outdoors. It's pretty intense stuff, actually. So, just letting you know about that. Now, in this case, so yeah, like you know, again, remember, this is not a full-time job for me, right? Like, full-time job, and then, this is my hobby. Now, you wouldn't think it would be a hobby considering how many videos and stuff I do, but it is just a hobby, right? So that means I have to, like, all the house repair, painting, summer painting, and all that stuff all has to get done with what few little hours I get throughout the week and sometimes on the weekends. Heavy rain, you stink. We got to get out of here. Can I get to the snow before the heavy rain? Let's hope so. Heavy rain is very, very bad on you, right? Like, it's not like showers or them quick lightning storms. Heavy rain is heavy. It's heavy, dude. It's heavy. It's very heavy. And of course, that outdoor rain, it's not good for you at all. It can actually beat you up pretty hard. Now, I expect we're going to find a polar bear coming in here. I would think very much. Let's see what we get here for weather. You got any weather going on over here? No. Good. All right, then we'll keep going. And there's our polar bear. Hey, Mr. Polar Bear. Listen, can I wrap around you? And you don't see me? That'd be awesome. Holy smokes, I can't believe it. I'll take that. I'll take that for $1. Okay, that works for me. No, I have not died in this. Stream. This is the continuation of Maelstrom from last week, and no dying. Nope. In fact, down there is where we set the first charge. So the first charge is already set, and now we are ready to go do the second charge, and that is where we're now going to run all the way up here to B23, and then all the way back down again. We'll be going through like all the biomes on this one, right? We got to go through this with this snow biome, then it's a forest biome, then another snow biome, then the desert biome. We'll be going through all the biomes. There will be no untouched biomes after this race, right? It's going to be pretty intense, that's for sure. Stamina depleted. Well, that stinks. Come on, big guy. Listen, I need you. We got a lot of running to do. I forgot my medicine again. Darn it. I've only got one medicine on me. This entire mission, I have been running on that one medicine. So let's hope it doesn't. Let's hope I don't need it at any point in time, right? The only time you really need medicine is when you, if you really get in a cave or infection, right? And of course, we're hoping for neither. Is there another scorpion in this mission? There shouldn't be, right? Now we are going to have to deal. I got no idea to what to expect in these other biomes, right? I expect we'll see multiple animals all over the place. I'd like to avoid, but we got a long way to go, so I would like to avoid them. Mr. Oasis, no. Do you have water in your slot? Oh, yes, I do. Thank you very much. Yes, I do have water in the slot because I'm freezing. Duh. That's a very acute eye, mister. I appreciate it. And yes, running through the snow with water in your thing, not good. Not good at all. So, nice catch, man. Nice catch. That's for sure. Yeah, so now we can boogie along. Yeah, I totally missed that. I usually take the water out, too, just before I go into a snow area, but slipped my mind on that one. Yeah, it does happen. I have gray hair. It does happen on the odd occasion that I forget a thing or two or three, So it's a thing. But yeah, because we're going through all the biomes, I expect we're going to probably have to take on a few of everything, right? We got lucky to avoid that first polar bear, and I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Oh, but we're not going to get lucky to no heavy storm, huh? Well, we are prepared. We are not prepared. You know why? Darn it. I didn't bring wood. All right. We're going to keep an eye out for STYX here. Yep. Now, I do have twigs on me, but of course, you'll blow through twigs within a couple of minutes, right? So, darn it all. Max, come on. You know better. You even said at the beginning of the stream, man, you were low on wood. You had to get wood. And I'm not seeing a single piece of scrap wood around here anywhere. Icarus, you're so mean sometimes. You know, Icarus, you could be nicer to me. I'm not that mean. Okay, all right, well, you at least didn't hurt yourself too badly. Gee whiz. Okay, here we go. Yes, holy smokes. Little driftwood. Never hurt anyone, right? Let's see if we can't find a little bit more before we set up the camp. I see the very dark red approaching. Yeah, you were running from the storm. Yeah, well, I'm still running. I'm always running. Let me tell you, man. Man, my life is all about that running. Okay, here we go. Now we should be in decent shape now. As much as I hate to waste time camping out, there's really no choice, right? This storm will literally kill me if I don't camp out, right? So let's do this. Let's get things set up. Yep, boom, 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 and then 1, 2. We'll do that. And where's your fire? Fire! Fire! Yeah, fire! Put that right there, Max. Put your fire there. Get that there. Get that in there. Activate that. And get the roof on. There you go. It's unfortunately I don't have enough rock for a second fire, but it is what it is. We'll just have to we'll make do with the one fire, as long as we don't end up obviously too cold, right? That is the big challenge here. And at the same time, I am going to have to keep an eye on these roofs, because of course one thing about them is that once they get so much snow on them, they will break. And I want to claim them roofs back before they do, right? So on the odd occasion, I'll probably break them and then put them back up just to kind of take the snow off them. Yeah. Meanwhile, we'll just stay warm by the fires. Do the thing, I guess. Yep, that's fine. So where are we? Yeah, we're making it around the shoehorn now. Man, I'll tell you, this part of the map here, this B11, B10, B9 wall, this is some evil. I actually crawled down this wall to get them explosives. That was a bad idea. I almost died. I almost died. I didn't die, but I hit the bottom of that, and like my health bar was like, it might have had like 2 pieces left. It was bad shape. It was bad shape. That's for sure. All right, so that's green. That's green. We like seeing the green. Green is good. So yeah, that was a little intense. That's for sure. Yeah, I know. We're in the middle of the big storm now, aren't we? At least I repaired the hammer before. Leaving with that piece of wood in the fire. So this is good. And of course, you can't claim any of this back unless you repair it, right? So of course, it's another thing I got to make sure it's repaired. So we're going to be down to 6. That's not too bad. 6 will be fine. We'll do all right with it. Come on, fire, fire, yeah. I need a ball. I need a Wilson with me. Isn't it possible to ramp over these hills? I'll tell you right now, the one here at C10, nope. You can. Yes, you can, but you need like I would say between 15. You need at least 15 ramps for this one here at C11, and even the C10 part. I would say C10, C9, you better have at least 10 ramps. But this C11 one, it would be at least 15 ramps, and I mean, it's nasty. I mean, we'll take a quick gander at it when we run by it, right? Because we're going to run right by the broken rocket ship that's there, and it is nasty. It's just a nasty piece of work. Let me tell you, it is not pretty. So obviously, again, as you can see, the cracks are forming in this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go boom, boom, and then I'm going to put them back up, boom, boom. That way we don't have to worry about them. And now I'll just repair the rest of these. So that's 25, 24. Because I'll tell you, if you don't take care of that, that will break. And you go, and we're going to need these pieces because we're probably going to end up sleeping at least once on this whole travel. It's a long way to go. Yeah, so this hook wall is terrible. It's terrible. That's true. In fact, if we go to inventory, you will notice I have 3 pieces of wall, right? Well, and not to say that didn't work. Not to say the 3 pieces of wall didn't work, right? So I know what you're talking about, right? You put down a piece of wall, right? And then you put another piece of wall down a bit farther, and then you would jump down onto that, and you're going to take a little damage, but not a lot. And then you're going to reclaim the piece you put down, and you kind of rotate them around. And that works really good. That actually works pretty good. That's why I've got the 3 pieces on me. And in fact, I've got the 3 pieces on me in case we need to do something like that, right? Oh yeah, for sure. That being said, I did not have the 3 pieces of wall on me when I went for them explosives. I forgot them. And yep, may have almost paid for it with my life. Almost. That's for sure. So, luckily though, we did not have the problem. We survived. You know what? I think we're close enough to the storm finishing that I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. We're going to do this. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, you know, dude, I got skills. I'm just old with skills. So sometimes I forget things. Okay, we're out of here. Let's cruise. And we'll even try to pick up a little bit more wood en route. Because wood, okay, you're probably not going to beat anything up with that stupid wooden hammer, Max. So let's just get rid of that. Okay, we can run this way now. All right. So there, of course, is the big wall, right? I mean, it is literally a wall, right? It's like the wall. Oh, hello, Mr. Polar Bear. My bad. My bad, dude. You stay over there. I'll stay over here. We're good. We's good. All right? Let's, you know, I'll stay over here. It's all right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the sun will be out here in a second. We'll be back to warmth. It's all right. Yeah, I mean, it is literally the wall of Dover, right? So anybody, I'm sure Noko knows about the Dover Wall of England, right? I mean, it is literally huge. This thing is massive, right? So yeah, like you can get down using 3 ramps, but you can't definitely get up using 3 ramps. This thing is massively ugly. Ugly. That's for sure. All right. Looks like we're pretty safe to come down here a little closer to the edge to see if we can get any wood. All right. What wall? What, the wall? The wall of Dover? All right. The like across from Calais in France. You know. I mean, even I know that. Hey, being half European, right? Oh, you've never been to England? So, all right. I thought you were the big traveling expert, right? I mean, especially all the amusement parks you've gone to. I mean, you know, and not to say you have to be to England to actually know the wall, you know, the big, to know about Dover. But anyway, that's what that reminds me of. That reminds me of, you know, the big white wall of Dover, right? And of course, obviously, when you're way up there and you're trying to get down here and you're trying to come down that mountain without ramps, that's yep, you pay hard for it. You pay for it, that's for sure. And it is now 12 o'clock game time. Oh, geesh. All right. I would like to get a little farther, especially, I don't know what we're going to experience for storms over on the other side here, but man, the storms in this mission are brutal. Maelstrom has been a very crazy mission, I will say. I'm only traveling to places I can get to with a car. Oh, well, the last time I checked, you can get to England on a car. Without crossing the ocean. Okay. Well, they do have a train, you know, that goes under, you know, they do have the tunnel. Or the channel. I don't know what they're calling it nowadays. But yes, they do have a train that goes under a tunnel that you can put the car on, as far as I understand. But I can understand that. Not a problem. You know, so, you know. But anyway, I mean, look at the size of this stuff, right? Craziness. All right, but we are about to get out of here. Thank goodness. We are about to hit back into the wood area. But then we're going to hit another snow area. Ugh. Yep, that's a thing. All right. Let's see what we got here for wonderful animals, and let's hope there's no storms here, because storms suck. All right, so they stink really bad, right? We don't like storms. Storms are a hassle. All right, do. Okay, can I parkour this wall? Maybe. Looking at some parkour corners here. Yeah, possible. Yeah, parkour. Oh, I got a bad jump on that one. Can you get a good jump? Yes, look at that. We's goods. Yep. In fact, why don't you go to inventory and have a piece of meat? Celebrate. Yeah, there you go, big guy. Celebrate good times. Come on. Okay, yeah, we can put that water back in here now. And cruise along. We should be okay. Yes, have a big drink of water. Gotta like the oxygen tank and the thermos. They just go forever. In fact, how are we doing for... Oh, yeah, we still got like 2.5 hours of oxygen. And that's 2.5 real hours of oxygen. That's not game time oxygen. That's real oxygen. What do you think, bird? You know, if I had a lot of extra bullets, I'd shoot you. Because I really don't like you. And I don't. So I'm just going to keep going for now. This is a nice little covey area. You got to watch out for these little covey areas, though. You never know when a bear's going to show up, try and eat us alive. How are we doing here, by the way? We're not doing too bad. We're actually making some progress here. Did I just hear something? Okay. No, well, we'll carry on. Sure. Looks like we got, well, there's like a little cave up here and a little bit of something this way. Not to say as we need any caves here at the moment, but should be all right. Yeah, in fact, we just keep scooting straight up along this side. I think we're going to be okay. Don't kill the wolves this time. What do you mean don't kill the wolves this time? What do you mean by that? Like I should just let them eat me or what? Whoa. Oh, that's what it was. It was a storm alert. Darn it. Okay. Now, the question becomes, Max, you missed the storm alert. Is it a bad storm, or is it a not such a bad storm? Where are we? We're at B6. There is a cave up here at B5, if we can make our way there. That would be kind of nice before things get too bad. Cave just saves me having to put down all the stuff and the things, right? And at the same time, you know what? Don't stop running, Max. Don't stop running right now. You've got to keep going, dude. This storm's about to get worse, and it looks like it's a heavy rainstorm by the double lightning bolt clouds. So you've got to hustle here, man. You've got to hustle. Yeah, B5. Let's go. We got to get up and around this turn. Gee whiz, nothing like another storm. Okay. Yep. All right, we'll get around here. All right, what are you? You better not be a... Oh, you're just a bird. I don't care about you, dude. I don't care about you. All right, let's get down here. Okay, come on, cave. Yes. For once, I don't have to dig silly things out. All right, let's get in here. All right. Well, hey, I'm fine with this. If I don't have to go into the cave any deeper than that, I am okay with this. But I will go in. Because if there's any exotics in here, I want them. What are you doing? Yeah, sit down, boy. Yeah, you too. Oh, that was pretty grabby of you. This is actually a pretty big cave. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to hang a right here. Yep, up you go. Smile. There you go. Okay. Nope, you're stuck. You're stuck, dude. All right, there you go. Well, don't see any exotics glowing anywhere. That's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, pretty quiet. Seems pretty quiet. Yeah. Really? There you go. Big smile for you. Oh, I seen you here. Back up. There you go. Smile for me. Yep. There you go. Yeah, I don't see any exotics in here. That's a bit of a bummer. All right, that's fine. Thought, maybe we get a little lucky. You guys gonna give me any of my arrows back? No? You all stink. Whatever. Oh, I hear ya. Oh, I see ya. Nah, you know what? I ain't messing with you. You got no exotics for me? I'm not sticking around in here. I'm not staying here with no exotics. Oh, it is bad. Yeah, it's heavy rain. Yeah, it's fine. It is passing along though. We're making progress on it, right? It's just the way it is. Oh, I thought I heard a worm. We got some fire going on out there. That's always exciting. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, because you definitely don't want to get caught out there in those heavy super rainstorms, because you literally lose all your health almost instantaneously. All right, so that ends up. There's one. There's two. Let's go into inventory, and we'll now eat two more. Consume that. Consume that. I should have eaten that fatty T-bone. That would have been the smarter move, so it wouldn't go bad. But it is the way it is. It's the golden tree. All worship the golden tree. You betcha. Yeah, heavy rain. That stinks big time, don't it? Yep. Oh, well, I thought maybe I might get a little lucky here with a little bit of exotics, but you never. Yeah, it is what it is. Come on. All right, come on, little cloud. Move on, people. Move on. I got places to be today. Just past B5 is we're back into the snow again. Gee whiz. So what I'll actually do is take that out now so we don't forget it. And then I gotta just keep hanging a right. And then there's a cave system up here. Okay. That's crazy, but whatever. I hope that cave system goes all the way through, or I'm going to be really, really cranky. I'll tell you right now. Yep. So, all right. Yep, we should be good to go. Yep, we're good to go. All right. Yeah, it's a little rain, people. We'll manage. I mean, if the birds can handle it, surely I can handle it. All right, there we go. Komodo dragon, he ain't nothing. Where are you seeing that there's a cave system? At B, it's gonna be at C4, right? And it better not be blocked, or I am gonna be some cranky. Because we're going all this way to come up all the way around the other way on this thing, right? So I'm assuming that cave system is not blocked. So it better not be. And there better not be a storm up here in this snow either. Got things to do today. Can't be hanging out, waiting all day for this stuff, right? I think that's just a useless dragon or something like that. Yeah, All right. Just cruise right on up here. Now this should just curve around to the right, and we should be good. Okay. Looks like there was a bit of a fire up here by these trees. And we're back into the snow. Really? Heavy snow. Oh, and the worst of it's just about to hit us. No, that'll be fine. Thank you very much. I'll just hang out here. Yeah, I'm okay with this. That's all right. So now we're going to stand here for a few minutes and wait for that heavy snowstorm event to go by. Yep, that's a thing. That is definitely a thing. Yep. We're going to go into B4. Now, the sad part is that we shouldn't be in the snow too long on this one. And if everything goes right, we'll end up in the desert. Yay. And of course, because desert's so much fun. And we'll cruise through the desert, get to the back of D9, set the other explosive. Boom. Good to go. And then we should be able to go back through that cave. And then we'll light the love shack on fire, and good to go. No, didn't find anything real exciting in any caves this mission. I don't. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I didn't. If there are goats in the desert, I'm going to scream. Dude, you know there's going to be goats in the desert. I mean, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Well, I got bad news for you, dude. I'll tell you right now, there are goats in the desert. Like, I don't even have to be in the desert to know that's going to be a thing. Now we've got wolves coming up here. This is never good. Yeah, I know and snow wolves are the worst, right? Snow wolves. Gee whiz. Listen, dude, just all right, whatever. Yeah, well, that was your choice, dude. You made that choice. Yep. Crazy snow wolves. Yep, hanging out, aren't you? Boom. Take that, snow wolf. Snow wolves, I'm pretty sure they've got I'm pretty sure they have some sort of weird bionic sense. Look, that guy's not even looking at me and he thinks he sees me. You know what? Here, this is what I think of you, dude. That's what I think of you right there. You know what? I'm going to take your meat so as when I camp for the night, I'm going to cook it. Okay. Oh, stringy meat. Oh, man, we ain't got the extra room for that. You know what? Destroy that. I'll take your stringy meat. You betcha. Oh, and give me my arrow back, scum. Okay, so is this storm over yet? What's this storm doing? Let's have a look. It is almost over. It's bad, but not too bad. So I'd like to try and get to the desert before dark. Yeah, all right, come on. Come on. Come on, big boy. I see you coming. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Oh, there's all kinds of yous here. Yeah. What are you guys doing? Hey, what are you up to? Not much. Listen. Yeah. Are you going to come down here and meet your friend? Okay. Yeah, whatever. Wolves. Just saying, Noko didn't want me to hurt any of you guys, but that's definitely wasn't going to be able to keep that promise. No way. Maybe safe bed? Yeah, we're fine. Yes, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a safe bed here just on the other side, right? That's why I'd like to get down to this cave system so I could get it set up. That way at least I have a place to spawn. Shh. It's okay. It's okay, little wolf. It's okay. Let's see where we are. All right, yep. We're making cruise. We're cruising. Let's get through here. Yeah, I'd like to get into this cave system, get the bed set up, get a fire set up, and I forgot to chop down a tree again. Oh, dang it. Man, I am so bad at that. Okay, we are definitely... oh, that was a big jump. Did not expect that. Is there any coal out here? Coal would make a good secondary. And there's usually coal out here sometimes. Sulfur, blah, blah, blah. All very boring. Yeah, if there's any coal out here, we can make that work for the fire instead. And then I can keep the few pieces of wood I have on me for any emergencies, right? What do you got here? You got sulfur, blah, blah, blah. All very boring. Okay, one crazy cave. Well, that's a little bit of a disappointment. I was kind of hoping for a little bit of coal, but I guess it is a cave. Probably some coal in here, right? Do you want to do this, Max? Because this looks like a really big cave that's very, very scary. Okay. Wow. All right. Sure. This is fine. Do you want to go right or left? I don't know. Yup. Well, now you end up going right, and I think you're just going around in a circle. That's probably not good. Yep. That's all that was. All right, that's fine. It's like a maze where you should always stick to one wall and just keep going. Oh, hello. I don't got the room for that, do I? Nope. Well, that was a dream. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, you do. Watch this. Yep. Can you grab a few pieces of this? Excellent. 13. Well, you can grab a little more. All right, there we go. Can we go this way? No, that's back out to the snow. And the rabbits are going to eat you. Okay, so we know there's nothing on the right. So let's just go this way. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Wow, this actually wasn't a very long cave. I was expecting this cave to be longer, actually. Cool. All right, this works out good for us, though. Oh, I thought that was a ditch. Oh, fiber. Hello, fiber. How are you? Good. We always like a little fiber. So this is not considered to be cave. This is considered to be cave. So let's put the bed and stuff in here, right? Yes, I know. Inventory full, blah, blah, blah. But it won't be in a second. We're going to put this right about here. We'll put a safe bed there, and we're going to put the fire right beside you, and we're going to put the 13. You know what? We're going to split you in half. Split the stack, put that there, activate. We'll put that in there, and put these back down here. Excellent. That should set us up pretty good, I think. Yeah, see, we missed that T-bone. That was silly. Anyway, nothing like adding a little bit of fat, dried white meat, stringy meat. Yeah, we'll do some. Well, this will be nice just to have the extra anyway. All right, so looks like we got the darkness coming in. It's almost 1700 hours, so it's probably a good place to hang out for the night. We'll do the sleeps here, and then we'll work our way down the other side of this in the morning, and should be good to go. Yeah, definitely the safe bed option is definitely important. Let's see, anything else in here? This actually wasn't a very long cave, so I was actually pretty happy about that. Usually you go into these like these cross caves, and they're like super long. Like look at the one back there on the Olympus map that goes through from the snowfield over to. It has the 3 connections between the snowfield, the desert, and I think the Delta Riverlands. Man, that cave is super crazy, right? You know it. Oh, that sounded very mean. What was that? Okay, so now that's fine. We got lungworm, but I do have the 1 medicine on me, so we should be good. Oh, yeah. Do I want a drink? Probably. Yep. Let's do that. Yeah, figures we got the lungworm. Come on. Come on, in game time. Let's go. Got things to do today. And we'd like to look at all the coal here. Gee whiz, I don't need any of this extra coal. It was like, all kinds of coal here. Man, here I was worried about getting a fire started, and it's like, yeah, look, 3 pieces of coal here. 3 huge gargantuan rocks of coal. We're all set here. It was never going to be a problem in the first place. So we've got this big. Well, we got a bunch of water. Can I get? Yes, we can pick up extra water. Do I need the water? No, not really. We can pick some of it up though. It's not like it's. I mean, it is kind of en route. There is a shallow spot there. So let's see. We'll come straight down the edge of C5, hit D6, and then go straight down to D7, and then there's a bunch of like mesas that we got to get around, but shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Sure, works for me. Okay, so where's the time? Oh, come on, game. 10 minutes, 17:50, man. Let's go. Really? Yep, do the things. 55. Let's do it. Look at all the animals hanging outside waiting for me to come out. I'm sure there's a few goats out here just to really upset Noko. Hey, Andrew, what's going on? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope things are going good, right? All right, and 1800, boom, let's get out of here. We got things to do. You can turn that fire off, though. We'll take 6 of that meat. You know what? I'm not going to turn that fire off. I'm going to let that cook. All right. Let's go have some fun. What do you think, Zebra? You convict. Look, see? There's goats all over the place out here for you. So let's do this. Drink this. There you go. Yeah, there's all kinds of goats out here, big guy. Hate to say it, but there's all kinds of. That's because they're all scheming together out here. These guys. I mean, it literally is the prison of the animals. That's why they all wear them stripes. Remember, right? You know, antelope are all stripy. The zebras are all stripy. That's because they're a bunch of convicts. They've been sentenced here to the desert, and the goats just keep them entertained. That's for sure. Okay, we can turn that torch off. It is daytime. We'll make our way down this other side. I think we're actually looking pretty good here, though, overall. There we go. Right? Yeah, we're looking pretty good overall, I think. Nothing too crazy. I think it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, we're getting some good jumps in here now. This is nice flat land, so we're definitely not losing stamina on this one. Wow, nice rock formations. Pretty cool. Built my girlfriend a PC yesterday, and it's getting a working. Getting a working monitor was the hardest part to get. It runs Windows XP. Oh man, Windows XP. Yeah. So let's see. I have 3 computers here that run Windows 95. I have 3 computers here that run Windows XP. I did have a extra Windows 7 machine, but I did upgrade it to Windows 10 just before Windows 11 came out, just so as I could keep that, because I am using that PC as a spare PC. My 8088 running DOS 3.1, DOS 3.1. My 8088 is sitting behind me. Oh, you're going to run into a lot of problems here. I would get a good old CRT. I actually have a 14-inch and a 19-inch cathode ray tube monitor sitting here. I need to find a house. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble here. I'm at D6. There's a cave just behind me. Is there? Okay. Where's this cave that's just behind you here, Max, that you think is back here that's a good deciding factor for you, because you're going to die? I mean, you could put down your hut. That is why you brought the hut. But, I mean, you know what? We're going to put down the hut because if I do that, I won't get lungworm in here. All right, so we're going to do it this way. Yep. Doom, boom, 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 boom. And then 2, boom, boom. Yeah, so this will keep me protected without getting lungworm, because I'm out of medicine now. So let's do it this way. Yep. I mean, as much as I hate sitting still, it's just the way it is. Mike Lad, what's going on? But yeah, just to come back to that CRT comment, yeah, I got a 14 and a 19-inch cathode ray tube monitor here. You gotta love it. And both of them work really good. In fact, I keep them because of the old PCs I have, right? So like I said, those 3 XP machines, they all take the connectors for the 14 and 19-inch. I also have, what is that? Would those be 19? I think I have, 4 19-inch early flat screen monitors, right, from Dell. So those are 1, 2, 3, 4. I think, I have 4 of those. I'm just looking around the room now, right? I got like 4 laptops. They're all different years. They're all broken, right? The hard drives, I can pull out of them and get stuff off of them if I wanted. But, yep, that's a thing. And 3 printers, because, of course, at one time, it was cheaper just to go buy a new printer than it was to buy the ink cartridge. So I have 4 printers kicking around here with no ink cartridges in them, because at one time, like I said, it was cheaper just to go buy a new printer. That being said, it's just what it is. CRTs are actually great for gaming. No ghosting. The only trick is all games now with the 16:9 format. Getting a cathode ray tube 16:9. I mean, everything there's 4:3, right? It's the format never kept up, and of course, I mean, literally now it's for specific applications. CRT tubes are, right? I know a few pieces of medical equipment still uses cathode ray tubes and stuff like that just through the hospital, but it is what it is. I thought she would have no games for it at all. Turns out she has Command and Conquer. Yeah! Right on! Command and Conquer. You can't... Let me tell you, Command and Conquer, I remember... Command and Conquer, we used to... I mean, now... Okay. Now I'm really going to date myself, right? So, this was before... I mean, we were still back running Novell 3 Networks 311, right? So, back in our Novell days... Right? We had Command and Conquer, and we used to go to work every Saturday and Sunday, right? It was either a Saturday or a Sunday most times. And we would go in, and we would all go into our workstations, and we would play Command and Conquer. Man, it was the best time ever. We would spend hours, So, of course, it was Command and Conquer, and then, of course, Command and Conquer Red Alert, right? And then we would do that. Those were the early years, like before companies started locking down computers. Well, they couldn't even do that back then, right? Locking down computers and stuff like that. Like, man, we had so much fun back in those days. That was, Command and Conquer. Yeah, I wish they would build 16.9 CRTs, right? I still have the original Call of Duty for XP. Man, I've got a lot of original games. Like I still have the original X-wing for DOS, right? TIE Fighter, X-wing versus TIE Fighter, Mech Warrior, right? I still got that down there on the shelf. I got a bunch of stuff down here on the shelf, right? I've got Roller Coaster, Roller Coaster 3, all the series, all discs. The original Homeworld, of course. One of my all-time favorites. I have original discs of Final Fantasy VII. That's right. I have the PC CD discs and the box and the manual and everything for that. That's up there on the shelf. Good times, good times. Okay, storm's over. Let's go. Got things to do. Boom, 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 boom. Let's cruise, people. All right. Man, just... everything, I mean, don't get me wrong. Steam is great, right? Steam's awesome. And I don't regret, I mean, it's, I'm too young for dis. Dude. No one's too young for dis. Oldest game I have is Walker for the Amiga. Wow. Nice. I do have a couple of Atari 2600 games. Probably down at my mother's. Unfortunately, I don't like I said, they're at their place, so that's that's a bit of a distance, right? But nevertheless, I don't have them here. Hey, Scorpion, what are you doing? Not much. I don't want to talk to you. I'm going to bore this little tunnel. You going to mind that? Probably. All right, but yeah, my 2600s. I owned an original Pong, but that's been gone a long time. Unfortunately, never did save that. My grandmother bought me the original Pong, actually. Turned out. I think it was my... What is going on here? This can't be good. Yep, this doesn't look good. Why is this not showing up on my map correctly? Why does this look so bad? Yep, this doesn't look good at all. I don't like the looks of this. Nope, we got to get out of here. Oldest game I have is Mario Land. Hey, you know what? That's actually not exactly new. That's for sure. I got to get out of here. This is a trap. It's a trap. Got to get out. I used to go to Sears to play Pong when it first came out. Well, like I said, I was very... Are you serious? Another storm? We just finished a storm. Get out of here. Gee whiz. Man. No, I'm at least getting somewheres up in here before I park up again. I don't think we're close enough to get into the cave. No, we're not going to be close enough. I'm going to have to park up again now. Oh, hey, elephant. What are you doing? Not much. Listen, you just hang out there, okay? Because, you know, I have no problem with you guys, but you seem to have a problem with me every time something comes along and wants to attack me. So, like this goof, Mr. Hyena, right? Alright. I guess we'll camp up. Darn it. Camping up here is going to stink with this elephant, though. Let's just try to go for a mini camp, shall we? Gee whiz. 2, 3, 4. Throw this on the roof. There we go. Yep. In fact, let's do this. Go for this. And no. 3, 3, 3. Yep, go for this. Do this. Do that. Yeah. Something so I can look out the window. There we go. At least we're not totally dark, right? At least we can look out the window a little bit, see what's going on. Yeah, so I did own an original Pong. I was very lucky. My grandmother had bought it for me. And I mean, there was like, what was there, like 4 or 5 games on that original Pong machine. You could, and you know, and I mean, all you did was watch a white dot going back and forth on the screen. It was pretty amazing stuff. I mean, I must admit, it was pretty amazing stuff. That's for sure. We got plenty of water, so we're okay. You know, yeah, it's a little hot, but you'll survive, dude. You'll survive. Yes, there was all kinds of goats. There's been several goats. Crazy goats. What's older, Altered Beast or Walker? I got both, just not sure which came out first. I don't know. Not sure. Noko, you're a little slow, man. I mean, literally the first 4 animals we seen, 2 of them were goats in the desert. It doesn't get much closer than that. I don't know if this window's giving me a hard time or not. It could be. I might actually just blow that up and try to put in a solid wall. Let's go for that. Oh, no. We definitely want this. Why and this? Is that going to help me with the temperature? Yes, it is. Yeah. Hate to say it, but solid wall temperature does keep the temperature down. There we go. Meanwhile, Mr. Hyena out there, he's like, "What you doing?" And I'm like, "Nothing. What are you doing?" And he's like, "Well, why don't you come out and play with me?" And I'm like, "Because there's a sandstorm. Why don't you go away?" I don't want to talk to you, scum. Whatever. Okay. I was creating a Twitter condo because I saw you have Twitter. Oh, you're an account. And I found LOTL on Facebook. Really? I haven't looked at that LOTL Facebook account in years. In a long time, dude. Don't get me wrong. You can sign up to it. I haven't used that Facebook account in a long time. I was creating. Yeah. So yes, I do use Twitter, and I have cracking here. This is very concerning. I do use Twitter and Instagram as daily outlets to let everybody know what we're playing on a daily basis. Of course, I also use for the YouTube comments, because obviously you can set those up with alerts and stuff like that, right? Oh, Mr. Elephant, you look pretty cranky going by there, dude. Oh no, oh, okay, lucky I got 4 pieces of wood on me. Whew. All right, yup. Come on, Storm, give me a break. You feel old. Holy smokes, man. Well, I'll tell you, I don't feel like a spring chicken here. All right. Yep. Do miss, you know, yeah, been around for a few decades, seen a few things, did a few things, but that's all right. But hey, there's nothing wrong. There's definitely nothing wrong with setting up an old XP machine. You know, doing a little bit of old Command and Conquer and a few other things. Cathode ray tubes. Like I said, I'm looking at the 19-incher right in front of me. Well, it's not right in front of me. It's over on the left side of the room there, over by my guitar amp. One of my guitar amps and stuff. You know, things I used to do before my hand accident. That's a thing. But anyway, nevertheless, come on, Storm. Come on, little cloud. Move on so I can tear this down and I can get a move on. Gee whiz. Like, you're not hurting that badly. Overheating. 50% water consumption. Minus 10% stamina. Oh, okay. Well, since turns out I have a lot of extra water on me. I was online gaming on Windows 3.1. I was online gaming on Windows 3.1. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, there's all, like, so my first real computer, I skipped the 386 stage. Like I said, I have this 8088 behind me, but there was a 5-year period there where I wasn't in computers. I was actually in the management. And then I decided management sucks, so I'm going to go into computers. And I'm going back to computers. So when I went back to computers, they'd already gone through the 286 phase, and they were into the 386 phase, and they had just come out with these brand new machines, 48625s. And these things were about $3,000. And I bought, so the very first computer I owned was a 48625, and you know, I think it had 8 megs of memory. Well, it might have only had 4. Might have only had 4 megs of memory. But in any case, it was amazing. It was a really nice machine, and of course, everybody was jealous at school, right? Because it was like, man, you've got a 48625, and they were all using 386s, of course, right? So I was pretty happy. It was one of the few times in my life where I was ahead of the game for once. So let's carry on. Put the hunting rifle back in your hand, Max. We got to cruise. We got to get up to this cave and blow it up. All right. Yeah, so the computer I had after that was I actually got a Pentium 100 after the 48625, and it was also the first computer I had 16 megabytes of memory in, and that memory did cost me about $500. It was about a little over $500. I remember that. The memory alone was $500, and no regrets, man. That machine, compared to everything back then, that machine was like a rocket engine. It was awesome. Oh, come on. You have got to be... Dude, I have literally taken only 14 steps. How can there be another storm? Give me a break. You know what? We are getting to this cave. Gosh darn it. I am blowing this sucker up. Big time. Yep. I can't believe this. Like, give me a break with these storms. Holy smokes. You darn right. This cave is right in front of me. You know what? You better eat some of this food. You know, this food that you brought along that's supposed to keep you healthy. And then destroy that because you don't need it. Stupid storms. Holy smokes. Can't believe it. All right. There's a cave here somewhere. Where do you want this thing? All right. There's where we want it. Yep. Give me this. Yep. Here you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. Too far. Yep. Have at.
Time to run, prospector.
Yep. Nice.
Great work. UDA will be running crews through here in no time. I'm supposed to tell you, report immediately to medical if showing these symptoms.
Showing
Loss
symptoms?
of appetite, fatigue, fever, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. You're feeling okay, right?
Yeah, I feel just fine, Saul. Thanks. Okay, so we have a heavy snowstorm in front of me, and we have... Oh, man. I got a heavy snowstorm in front of me, and I've got a heavy ice storm, or sandstorm behind me. There is no way to win here, is there? I can come over here and get warmed up, and then I can come over here and cool down. Awesome. All of this is a mess. Yep. Okay, well, let's stand over here for a second because the heavy snow that's behind me, at least I can keep using the water bottle over here to cool myself down and at least do all right for a few minutes until the snow gets along, right? All right, let me tab this back over. Yeah, so, yeah, that Pentium 100. Oh, man. That machine cost me like $3 grand. That's like I said, the 16 megabytes of memory alone was like $500-600, and but I have no regrets there either. That computer was awesome. It was so awesome. Man, like when you played games on it, it was like it just ate up that memory. It was just loved it. Ah, the good old days. That's for sure. Okay, where are we with the snow? All right, well, yep. Okay, we'll back up here. Yep. Okay, so now we're about to get the worst of the sandstorm part of it over here, right? And now we'll move up here. Thanks, Wormlung. I needed that, but not really. All right, so we'll back up here a little bit. Yep, back up. There we go. All right, we'll take the water out, move forward a little bit. Okay, so this is only medium snow. That's why I'm just waiting for this other cloud to go by, and we should be okay here. I mean, it's not the best because, unfortunately, we've got lungworm, but it is what it is, right? I'd love to take a PC from today's market and travel back in time and show it to Bill Gates just to see his head explode. Well, it's funny because... What's it got to be? Got to be 25, almost 30 years ago, when he said, "Oh, a computer will never need more than 640K memory." That is an actual quote by Bill Gates. It is one of the few things he regrets saying, actually. So it's kind of funny that way. But yeah, you know, when you're young and naive, right? You're young, you got big dreams, and you're naive. You can say stuff, do stuff. Right? Everybody gets a few things wrong, and that was one of the few things he got wrong. People did need a little bit more than 640K memory, right? So yep, he soon learned his lesson on that one, big time. But well, yeah, but you know what? I wouldn't even bother taking them back the computer. I just take back my phone and show it to Bill Gates and say, "Check this out." Yeah, that's right. This is a 5-inch phone screen. Yup. And this thing has more memory than computers will for the next 10 years. So, let me tell you, dude. Let me tell you. Yeah, that would cook his noodle big time, you know. I think that's my whole going on it anyway. Right? That's the way I would handle that. So, what do we got here? Yeah, we're into the heavy snows here big time. How big is this cave? Come on, can we find the other end of it? The worst part is, oh, hello, Mr. Polar Bear. Listen. Oh, that had to hurt. Yeah, guess what? You're just sitting out here waiting for me to come out. Whatever, boy. Take a seat. Gotcha. Take back an Apple Watch. You know what? I almost feel that the watch thing was done just because they ran out of ideas, though, right? I mean, literally tablets and watches were kind of like, well, we made phones and things, and now we don't know what to make, so it's like, well, let's just, you know, let's make watches. And, you know, now, I mean, I could say the same thing with Google Glasses, right? But at least, I think they should have stayed with the Google Glasses. There was some great medical technology coming up using those, and then they had to set that aside, of course, when Google Glasses kind of petered away, right? Which is really a bummer, you know, because I mean, I think Google Glasses, you know, if you'd stuck with that technology just a little bit longer, you know, like within a few more years, you could like, I mean, especially now, right? They've got, you know, they've got literally screens that are super thin and everything else. You could definitely do just a normal pair of glasses and put a computer into it now. I think you'd be super set. Okay, I'm just making sure Mr. Polar Bear isn't hanging out here. The glasses in a warehouse setting would be cool. Well, yeah, right? I mean, there's just so many different applications. And again, because I'm... Oh, thanks, connection. You had better not lose my progress. I will beat you so hard. Okay, there it goes. All right, we're fine. Oh, man, Icarus has been having a really hard time with that stuff in the last week. But yeah, so, of course, for many years, I have worked in the computer medical field, right? And Google Glass was really making big strides in the medical industry. I mean, big strides. And then they just kind of gave it all up, right? And it was really a bummer because they were making such advanced stuff. They were making some really advanced stuff. You know, in the medical field, right? You know, doctors being able to, like, you know, using glasses and doing operations and all this crazy stuff. Like, there was some really cool stuff. And unfortunately, they just kind of, that all got set aside, right? Sometimes they make stuff, and if they just keep going a little bit farther, I think they would have done all right. Like, I mean, you know, if you were to bring Google Glasses back today and then, like, shape the glasses, like, into, like, you know, well, pick one of several stylish type styles today, I think you'd be set to go. I think you could easily pull it off. What time is it? 1400 hours. All right, we're good. We's good. We're fine. We're good. We's good. We got plenty of time to get down here to the house. All right. Yep, that's for sure. But yeah, there was a lot of really cool stuff I've gotten to see in the last 30 years. Working in the medical industry, in computers, and not just with, like, you know, not just medical stuff, but even in my, you know, personal life, right? I mean, you know, the computers, all the computers I've had and built and bought, and, you know, it was all good. It's all been good. Whatever, Wolf, just sit down, boy. I don't want to have to hurt you. You know, I might have lungworm, but I can still put a beating on you. Okay, where are we at? All right, literally, you're right along the river's edge there, big guy. Oh, really? This is just your run-of-the-mill storm, huh? Your everyday run-of-the-mill storm. You should have stayed up on this cliff, Max, because you got to run around this hill. There you go. What do you think, goat? That's for Noko. All right. So, because I know how much he loves the goats. You know, he's a big lover of the goats. That's for sure. All right. Normal storm. Is this going to be a big headache or what? I would like it not to be, but at the same time, I am prepared for it. We do have a bit of a run here, and unfortunately having worm lung stinks. And it's funny because I had forgotten that medicine this entire mission, even for this part, and it wasn't until the very end that I actually needed it, a second medicine. Oh well, it is what it is. So, I guess on my way back, should talk about what we're doing for the rest of the week. So, rest of the week, of course. We got Infraspace Cube coming up tomorrow. Big factory builds tomorrow. So as I can do a big push for a next set of cubes. I'd like to get down several robot and VR education factories tomorrow. And at the same time, finish up with the spaceship tomorrow. Should also be done. And then, of course, we've got the Urban Games Mini Challenge on Transport Fever 2 this week. And I've got a really nice map picked out for that. I mean, it's a really nice looking map. I'm very excited about it. You know, so the mini challenge, of course, is where I try to hook up 4 towns. And of course, I've been looking for a map that would do that, and all the other maps had been putting on like 6 towns and all that stuff, but I found a map that actually put 5 towns on it, so I'm actually really excited to try that out. Of course, then I have a couple really cool games coming up this week for some summertime games, and of course those will be out too, and I hope you guys get to enjoy all that, because I know, you know, guys and girls really like some of those games, so I hope everybody gets to enjoy those. Yeah, I don't mind a little storm exposure here, dude. Just suck it up, Buttercup. We're literally, like, the house is literally right up here, dude. You're just going to have to put up with it a little bit longer. There you go. See? It's only a little storm exposure. The house is just around the corner here. It's all good. Okay. Come on. There's the house. You can get into the house before you start taking too much damage. Oh yes, and then of course we got to do the ceremonial burning of the house, right? Listen, Crocodile, what are you doing? You're messing up my jam. Yeah, whatever. Ooh, scary. Whatever, sit down, boy. What do you think, Buffalo? Okay, now that I'm home and have no need for this medicine, now I'm going to take one, right? I might as well use the medicine. I made all the medicine, might as well use it. There we go. Yeah, I see we've taken some damage here, so I guess we'll fix some of this up. I'm never happy on the missions that allow for stone damage. I think it's cheesy myself, but it is what it is. Maelstrom. This was a pretty intense mission. I mean, it's probably one of the most intense missions that you can play in Icarus because of just so many different steps that you got to do in this mission. So it's pretty intense. All right. Yeah. All right. Here we go. I mean, might as well fix it up. You know, we don't leave shabby stuff behind. What time is it? 15:32. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. So another successful mission at that. Man, like things actually went really. This mission actually went really well considering how many steps there were involved, and overall, you know, even the polar bears. Yeah, the polar bear attack. Unfortunately, like I said, I really wish I captured that, and I do have bits of video on it, but there was just so many disconnects and crashes doing those missions that I just unfortunately it wasn't even worth my time putting a video together for it, right? The bits and pieces of video that I captured for these 2 radar stations just weren't worth the time. It is what it is, right? I mean, at least last stream we got to see me take out the first one, and then of course this stream we got to go all the way up and around and do all the things. You know, pretty intense, and I'll be glad to be leaving this mission because of the stupid storms. It has way too many storms, like way too many, like an insane amount of way too many storms on this mission. You can ditch that. You don't need this anymore. Get rid of that. Yeah, we can take this all out of my inventory. Couldn't care less. You can put that into your thing. Fill it back up with water. Do that. Do this. Put your axe back down here. For the Love Shack, explosive arrows. I don't have explosive arrows. Just hold on a sec. A tech tree. I have poison arrows. I have flare arrows. I could do that. I might get fire arrows. Do I have any of this? Yes. How many of those can I make? I don't need 95. Let's go 10. 10 will take 1 minute. Is it only stone arrows to do that? Really? Is it only stone arrows to make those? Stone arrow. Yeah. Let me see. Now, okay. Where do I make them? I can make them on a character. So stone arrows and gunpowder. Really? Just stone arrows, huh? Well, okay, that's fine. We'll split the stack, So I may not be able to make explosion arrows, but we can probably make a few fire arrows. Can you make 5 of those, please? Craft that. No. 5. Craft those. Destroy that, because you don't need that now. Now, fire arrows. Fire, yeah. Oh, I see them. Yep. You got my explosive done? There we go. Inventory, crafting, fire arrows. There we go. This one's for you, Noko. This one's for you. All right. I don't know how well this is going to work, by the way. No. We want give me all the arrows. Yeah, we want fire arrows. All right. So if I switch to this, hit R, go to fire arrows. Wow, pretty. That's pretty groovy, isn't it? Okay, so let's see how well these work. So if I just do this, boom. There you go. Look at that. Boom. Well, I got to admit, that actually works really, really good. There you go. So, of course, we have the... Is that a crocodile that's trying to come up here and eat me? Crazy crocodile. There you go. Look at that. Done. Done and dusted. Of course, the Love Shack always treats us good. Hey, what do you think, crocodile? I think you're about to get cooked. Yep, that's for sure. And of course, so the Love Shack, while it burns down, of course, yeah, I must admit, them fire arrows worked really good, Noko. They worked really good. So that one is for you. And so, of course, that is the end of Maelstrom Expedition. We'll jump in the rocket, take off. It'll probably blow up the shack anyway, so we'll let it burn down first. And let's just, and we'll double check to make sure I didn't forget anything down here. It looks like I've got all my stuff, though. I've got my knife, my bow, I've got my pick. There was no extras this time. I didn't find any exotics this time, so it is. Look at that, even the arrow's still hanging off the post. And I can pick it up. Awesome. That's really cool. Look at that. So I can use that fire arrow again. Really? Get out of here. Look at that, I can too. I can use the fire arrow again. That's awesome. Cool. Yup. That's pretty nifty. Oh, hey, Mr. Deer, what are you doing? Oh, did I miss you? Really? All right, that's fine. Yeah, here. Just a second. We'll try that again. Anything else I can shoot here while the thing's burning down? Looks pretty quiet here now. Oh, Mr. Deer like ran all the way across there. Yeah, Mr. Buffalo, he's too stupid to shoot. I won't shoot him. He's not worth my time. He's not worth the time to shoot. He'd just be a waste of an arrow. Oh, Mr. Bird. Yeah, fly this way, dude. Come fly this way. Come fly with me. Yup. Ah, darn it. Missed him. Whatever. Anyway, it looks like the shack is basically burned down. And, of course, the Love Shack always treats us really well. And then, of course, the Love Castle also treats us really good. And, yeah, another mission done. So, what are we doing on the next one? Well, on the next one, we're actually going to do the Scorpion boss. Unless they come out with a mission this week that's really, really good, right? This week's mission just was to open up some trinket or something. It was to open up the new players build base, right? Now you can build an outpost anywheres on the map. So it was actually that's a really nice feature. That's a really nice gift that they did. Oh yeah, I can get upgrades up. I can get upgrades after the mission. Yep. So we're gonna take off here in the thing. I was just double checking the things to make sure I wasn't leaving anything behind, and I'm not seeing anything. So we should be able to take off here. Yeah, like I can't take the repair kits back with me, unfortunately. It is what it is. It's a little bit of a bummer, actually. I mean, I will put them in the inventory, so as they're in my inventory to go back with, but you can't really take them back. All right, so with that, the Love Castle looks great. The Love Shack burnt down. Let me turn down the sound, of course, because we don't want the rocket to deafen anybody. Do the things. Press F to interact. Oh, nice radar. I don't care about that. Let's return to station. Are you sure you want to leave? You betcha. Done and dusted. Another one down. There we go. Yep. 3. So I'll tell you, this mission is probably worth $600. I'll take the 100 exotics as a kind of okay, but I think it was worth more money. I think it was definitely worth more money. I'll turn the sound back up now, so we should be okay. There we go. Done. Looks good. Yeah, so we'll have a look here in a second and look at my upgrades and a few other things. So there's me. Let's select the character. Done and dusted. Another one down. Yep. Thank you very much. Give me my monies. Thank you. Okay. We got the workshop. Yeah, there's nothing really new in the workshop that I want. That's fine. There's my current loadout. But yeah, see, you have to buy that. You have to buy those workshop items every time, and they're 50. I mean, they're 50. They're 50 exotics. That's not really worth it. I mean, it's too bad they aren't money because that'd be better, right? So let's go under talents. I got no extra points anywhere. The talents are all used up. You need to take cold-hearted. Do you know where that is exactly? Cold-hearted? I'm pretty sure No, I'm not. I'm not taking cold-hearted. I know what you want me to do now. Yeah, you want me to go around killing them little baby deers. No, I'm not taking... well, I don't have the talent points, right? So I can't take it anyway. But yes, where is that crazy little deer? Yeah, cold-hearted. There it is there. I don't have an extra talent point for it, man. I just don't have it. I know you want me to go around killing little baby deers. It's crazy. But I don't have the extra. It fits you. It does not. I'm telling you right now, man. I don't usually go and attack the baby animals unless I actually need, like it's at the very start and you really need the stuff, right? It suits me. No, it doesn't. Anyway, that's enough of that foolishness today. I want to thank everybody for watching. So, of course, starting from the top, Sanchez, of course, thanks for being here. Noko, of course, I do appreciate it. Mr. Osis, of course, is here today. And, of course, it's good to see Andrew as well. And Mike. Mike, it was good to see you too. Of course, I want to thank everybody for hanging out and the conversation. Of course, it's always a good time to talk about how old we are and talk about computers and a few other things. And then Noko just points at us and laughs at us because he's younger. And that's perfectly fine. I want to thank everybody for hanging out. I'm Max. This, of course, has been Icarus STYX Live. And hopefully, World Boss will be next on the list, right? Yeah. Husk Extermination. Now we've unlocked a crazy Maelstrom. What a crazy mission that was. And Extreme and research the native scorpion. Yeah, well, you know what? We'll do that, and hopefully I'll survive. And I appreciate everybody watching, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.